Hello and welcome. You join us for this T20 match between West Indies and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box. Thanks,
Ali. Need to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would, on paper, seem a risky decision. They must have considerable belief in their front-line attack. King, the right-hander, opening today. Powell will be at the non-striker's end first up.
They're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Good shot, a beauty.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Lovely balance, land back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
What a screamer.
New batter in, but will have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
Going with pace now. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
No. Terrible shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Hetmeyer taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest. How will he reply?
A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Pope, the new batter, right-hander, look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply? Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark. Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Whacked away.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Mayers, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. He's got their tail up.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Doesn't beat the infield. end of the over, time for a little more freedom in the field. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Perfectly timed. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Going with spin now. Oh, great ball.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor and really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on the catcher.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from two deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Mitchell, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Ravindra with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Henry coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket, but worked nicely.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Hope advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for four.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Hope was quick onto that one. Cut it away through the field and to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good shot, a beauty.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Santner coming back into the attack. Has done well so far. Nice shot, runs possible.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Solid shot, that's going for four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Santner with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Magical shot into the vacant leg position. Nobody there to stop it.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter. A great shot off the back foot. How will he reply?
Shot, had to generate some pace off the spinner. But it's a fine late cut for 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
No, terrible shot. Brilliant diving stop. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Needs a dot ball. That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Duffy coming back into the attack. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Super shot there. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Chapman has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that.
Straight to the fielder. Could be close.
Rutherford, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Shepherd out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, boy, that is so close to leg.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Everyone's gone up. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Joseph, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Chapman to wrap up the innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely bowling.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Chance.
Very fluid batting into the 90s at about a runner ball. Just needs to keep settled and not think too much about the century.
Pulled away but straight to square leg.
Chapman with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Allen with a leave. Didn't like the whip. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
McCoy over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Big edge. Where's that going? Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great commitment. 13 runs added there. New Zealand, 13 for none.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. They'll get at least one here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand, 21 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Cracking shot, over-pitched and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Reflexes.
Conway, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Midpoint of the power play, and despite the good mix of boundaries and running, they're just falling away from the required rate early on.
Could be close. Brilliant take by the keeper.
Ravindra, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Square cut, finds point, no run. Joseph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Ravindra has hit that fine. It'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Couldn't get it through the field.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
No, terrible shot. Moti with a huge appeal. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Shot, should be runs here.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Belts it away. Seaford with 4 more.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Another over where runs just too easy to... Fine, these batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build. West Indies can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Big appeal. This could be out.
Mitchell, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Perfectly timed. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
There'll be runs here. Dug that out well.
End of the 7th over. New Zealand are now on 49-3.
Moti with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Got too much room and got what it deserved.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Perfect square drive, foot to the pitch of the ball. It's a long chase, and the fielder won't stop that one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Everyone's gone up. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot. Early, well-timed, and 4 runs. A few moves made in the field.
Thick edge. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught, that's just superb.
Phillips, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Driven through extra cover. He'll get a single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. Might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Big edge, where's that going? Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a solid shot. Pads away. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Holder back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
A nice shot. Holder with a huge appeal. Edged. What a ball. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Shot, should be runs here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
The left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
Nicked it and out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Chapman coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Joseph coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Chapman ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Well bowled there. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Bracewell, the new man in, but will start from the non-strikers end.
Holder back on now. Massive outside edge.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Bracewell taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Edge, but it drops safely. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone. Middle overs haven't been climbed, they've been bogged down, and the required rate has climbed.
Shepherd back into the attack. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Jeez, time that well.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Shot, should be runs here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Brilliant diving stop. Oh my, that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Edged, what a ball.
In the second day for New Zealand, 119 for 6. Change of bowling now for captain Escaping the medium pacer.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yes.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Pulled away, beat square, fine leg coming around.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Yes. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Shepherd will bowl the final over of the match. Pinged off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Some adjustments to the field. Bracewell left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Straight to the fielder. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.